Hello, how y'all doing? I'm sitting under the hair dryer, getting my hair conditioned. How are y'all? Thank y'all for joining. Hey, how y'all? So let me tell y'all. Hey, G2 Styles, how are you? My hair, I was in dire need of a deep conditioner. I'm sitting under the hair dryer with my favorite conditioner. Good. I'm good that you're doing okay. Good to see you. Thank you for joining again. So this weekend, I spent the weekend in Atlanta for the Talia Wajid's the world's largest natural hair show. And y'all, I got sick on Sunday. I was sick as a dog. I got food poisoning or what could possibly have been a stomach virus. So thank you for joining. And so I ended up in bed all day Sunday and Monday until I caught my flight back to Houston. And so just imagine, my hair was a mess. So I called my assistant to see if she could possibly hook me up. Hey, Black Diamond, hey. And so thank you for joining. And so she responded quickly that she would help me. So, oh, thank you. Yes, y'all, I was so sick. It's one of those sick where you pray to God, like, if you just let me live through this, I will get my life together type of sick. Yeah, I was bad. It was bad. I can laugh now, but I was crying then. So, like I said, I had been in bed for nearly 2 days and flying out. You know, when you fly out, sometimes you just don't pack everything. Y'all don't throw stones. But I forgot my silk wrap. So, sick in bed, dehydrated, with no silk bonnet or anything. So my hair was and is a mess. So I'm sitting under the hairdryer right now with my favorite deep conditioner, the Miel Organics Babasu Mint Oil mint conditioner. So that is like my absolute favorite. And so I'm sitting under the I'm sitting under the dryer right now, waiting to get it rinsed out. Yes, you can ask a question. I'm gonna do Q&As throughout this whole process, so please feel free to shoot your questions, and I'll answer them as we go along. So you're more than welcome to ask your questions, and I'll answer them as best I can. But yeah, so we're just kind of waiting. Getting them curls together. Oh, my dryer just cut off, y'all. Thank you, God. I never sit under a hair dryer, so I'm so glad to be getting from under there. It says, I dye my hair at home, don't kill me. But my dark brown hair turns black. Any suggestions? What color are you using? What color are you using when you color your hair? If you don't mind me asking. You're using a dark brown, and the dark brown that you already have goes black. Okay, so is it a permanent? Is it a permanent color? Because if it's a permanent, then it should lift your black to a brown. But if it's a rinse, then it's only gonna deepen it's only going to deepen the color that you already have on your hair. So that could be why that it's possibly turning your hair black. Did that make sense? Did that answer your question? Are you there? Y'all, look. This is Leah.
Or afternoon.
This is my assistant / apprentice. She is hooking her sister up today. Says, what is the best use for a good twist out for medium length hair? It just depends. Texture is everything, but for me, I use for twist outs. Right now I've been using Ovia Naturals. Their products are really good. Cold water. Yes. Turn my phone. Is it acting weird? Is that better? My phone is strange, so sometimes it doesn't rotate like it should. Oh, it's cold.
Okay.
If I miss your question, just keep resubmitting them until I get to them. But okay, that's better. Okay, so it's making me turn it to the side. It's weird, so it doesn't rotate like it should. It's 2 years too old, so but yeah, this is my assistant Leah. She's helping me out today, y'all. I'm trying to get my hair back together after a weekend of illness. So hopefully I answered your question about the hair color, why it pulls black on your brown when you're trying to color. I'm not sure if that is a permanent or not. The color that you said that it's a Revlon. I'm not sure if it's a low ammonia or no ammonia. It doesn't lift, so it's not gonna change the black that you have. It's actually just gonna deposit that on top. If it's a permanent, then I don't know why it would be doing that. It's coloring on your gray and not on your black, so that means that it's not lifting. It's not doing anything. Is it an ammonia free, or is it low ammonia? Because I mean, as far as I can tell, that would be the only reason why it will be pulling that dark on your hair like that. Yeah, I don't know. It dyes, yeah, it dyes your gray, but it doesn't do anything on your hair color. So
just depositing.
Yeah, it seems like it's just depositing. Maybe it's like a demi-permanent. There is a difference between a demi and a regular permanent. A demi-permanent just deposits. Even though it says that it's a permanent, it just deposits the actual color. It doesn't lift. Demis are usually low peroxide, low ammonia, or no ammonia color. So that would be my only conclusion as to why it's not really coloring. Again, for those of you who just are chiming in, I'm getting my hair treated with the Miel Organics Bottle Stew Oil. Why do I keep calling it that? The Bottle Stew Mint Conditioner, which is my favorite, my absolute favorite. Every time I shampoo my hair, I use this conditioner. I don't know, for my hair, like almost instantly it makes it feel better. But after being sick for a couple of days in bed without a silk wrap, like I said, don't throw stones. But after being in bed for a couple of days without a silk wrap, out of the state, I was in Atlanta, so I was in dire need of a treatment. And of course, because of this, I'm needing also a trim. Fairy knots and everything. My ends were snapping from that dried out. I am color treated, so it doesn't take much to dry it out. So I guess those 2 days really did it for me. Thank you for joining. Like I said before, to those who are just joining in, we'll be doing a Q&A as well throughout this process, so feel free to, this is awkward holding this phone this way.
I said they see it better that way?
Yeah. This phone is so bootleg. But if y'all have any questions, feel free. I am getting a trim today. She's going to trim. For those of you who don't know, I pretty much have like a mohawk style, so she's gonna trim me and we're gonna style it, and she's gonna style it for me and take care of it. Why would it be better? It's not necessarily better to use a gray. Let me see if I can do something real fast. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's not necessarily. Can y'all not see me like this? How do you determine what type of conditioning treatment to use on a person's hair? The type of conditioning treatment is always contingent. Can you see my hair color and my? It's always contingent upon the type of texture that the person has. So depending on if they need moisture or if they need protein. It all just depends upon what the hair needs. So I'm color treated. So I pretty much always shampoo with a non-drying shampoo. Sometimes I'll switch it up and use like a keratin shampoo, and then I always deep condition with the Mia Organics Babasu conditioner because it does have protein in it. And so that just helps me because I am color treated. And so because I am color treated and have been bleached so much, as you can see, you see my little curls. And so because I have been bleached so much, I need as much protein as possible in order to keep from losing my curl pattern and to keep it from breaking and everything else. So it's just contingent. What you use on the client's hair is just contingent upon what they need. So you need to be able to assess. This is why consultations are so important. I know a lot of people don't typically care for consultations, but you've been licensed forever, and I'm relearning my hair as well. Oh, no problem. But no, these are good questions. Keep them coming. That's why I consultate. I know a lot of people don't particularly care for consultations, but consultations are so important for the hair. New to me. It's so important because as a hairstylist, we need to be able to assess the hair and know what we're getting into. For me, I use online scheduling, but if yes, consultations are so important. But if you don't consult prior to booking your appointment, then how do you know if the services that you're selecting are the proper services? And so what ends up happening, if you book without that consultation and you book an appointment, it may or may not be the proper amount of time needed to style your hair, to care for your hair. And so then it runs into a dilemma for the rest of the scheduled appointments. So consulting is important because it tells me what the person's hair needs, and it also gives me like direction on which direction to go with the hair. So as y'all can see, she's like trying to detangle my ratty. Oh y'all, my hair. She said it's not that bad. She's being sweet. Y'all, I'm just used to my hair being together, and after being in bed 2 days and being dehydrated, and my hair just feels it. I always tell people your hair is an indirect diagnosis of an internal affliction. So I was so sick on Saturday, and so my hair, it feels it. It's dry and it's nasty. There's not a lot of natural hair shows or education classes for natural hair. Yeah, that's why Periscope is so important. Periscope, YouTube's. I'm big on education, so I'm always trying to educate as many as possible, because I do understand that there aren't a lot of resources. On top of not being a lot of resources, the resources that are out there aren't necessarily the best resources. They can kind of blur those lines and be misinformative. So, yeah, I'm here. As long as I'm on Periscope, y'all can shoot those questions and I'll answer them as best I can. Oh man, y'all, my hair is so soft now. It feels good. Doesn't it feel better from when you first started? Yeah, I'm telling y'all, that oil, that why do I keep calling it oil? That conditioner is the bomb. Don't get mad if I keep shouting them out. How do you keep your color so vibrant? So,
and it's actually not being translated on there as vibrant as it is.
Yeah, it doesn't pick up as good. Yeah, it's a little bit darker on screen, but so my hair is weird. So as soon as I lighten it, it actually grabs, and it doesn't bleed as much as most people. It stays, it sticks. I don't know. My hair grabs the color and it won't let go. This is actually a semi, and it just refuses to rinse out. I always have to bleach mine out. Oh, Leah, I don't mean to stop. Let me see what shears you got. I got so many different ones. Oh, yeah. Okay. And so,
yeah, I have a dummy pet.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we weren't using
Cutting weave.
Yes. I condition to make sure that I keep it healthy. I seal it. What's your hair type and texture? So my hair type is. Oh, let me finish the other one. So I seal it. Whenever I do style my hair, I always seal it with an oil when I'm done. So that always helps to get that to keep your color in. And so from there, that's pretty much all I do. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to I don't want to say I don't pay a whole lot of attention to my hair, but I don't focus a great deal on it. I just feel like when you focus such a great deal on it, you over treat it and you do too much to it. So aside from just my basic care, I don't do much else. I don't do a whole lot of they have a product on the market called, what is it, cuticle sealer and all this other kind of stuff. I don't utilize that stuff. I mean, I condition, I use my leave-ins, I use my oils. I don't use a great deal of oils, but I use oils after I've styled it. And so from there, that's pretty much all I do. I refresh my color like once every 4 to 5 months, maybe. It doesn't, yeah, just whenever it needs it. But I shampoo with extremely hot water. I mean, I like hot water, so I'm sorry, y'all. I use hot water. But as far as my texture, so I'm a lot of different textures. Here in the front, you can see that it's looser, even though it's been picked out. It's so tangly. So in the front here, I'm like a 3C, 4A. It's like a wave. And then the middle of my head up top here becomes like that 4A, 4B. And then in the back is the tightest section. I don't know if y'all can see that back there. Can y'all see without me being all up in my ear? She's going to show y'all. So back there is like that 4C kind of hair. It's 4B, 4C. It's tighter. So, yeah. I have like a array of textures, and I'm okay with that. I take care of my hair as each section needs and just deal with it accordingly. I typically try to find products that caters to all of them versus utilizing one product to each texture. That's way too much work for me. So for my hair, I pretty much use a leave-in and just a twist. That's pretty much it. I'm pretty basic, y'all. I promise. I don't use a whole lot of stuff. But other than that, yeah. Can y'all see that? Am I taking new customers? So I am building a, thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for joining. Hearts, y'all make sure y'all give us hearts. Give us hearts. Yes. I'm not taking new customers as of right now. I'm trying to build a waiting list, but my assistant is taking customers. Those who are wanting to get in right away, you can always come in and see her and know that you're going to be receiving the same treatment. Yes, you're going to receive that touch of heaven, But you're more than welcome to come and see her if you're in dire need of getting in. But as of me, for me right now, I'm not accepting new customers. But I am building a waiting list. But I don't know how long that list will be. So feel free. But you can call and see Leah if you want. Let me tell y'all something. So I was just telling her that I never let anybody in my hair. I was telling her that this morning before we got started. So I am one of those do it yourself. If y'all follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, you'll pretty much see that I pretty much do my own hair. I do not let anybody do my hair. Okay. I taper it. I cut it. I switch it up. I change my color. I never sit in the chair. So for one, this is really awkward for me to even allow someone in my hair. being on Periscope is actually helping me because usually I have a lot of anxiety about letting somebody else in my hair. I have been a stylist licensed for 10 years, and I've been doing hair for approximately, 15, 16, maybe 17 years I've been doing hair. So, I'm very paranoid about people in my hair and doing my hair. So I must really trust Leah. I must really trust her to let her in my hair. That or I'm sick. I'm still sick. I'm just kidding. But being on Periscope is helping me not be so nervous, y'all, because I don't typically let people do my hair.
And I have shears in y'all.
Yes, y'all. First time of letting her do my hair, and she's cutting. Can y'all see that? She's cutting.
You heard it?
I was being bold. So, yeah, I don't typically let people do my hair, but I was in dire need, and I was just too weak to try and do it myself. If there is no ammonia or peroxide, it's a deposit-only color. Yes, if it doesn't have anything, because ammonia and a peroxide is the chemical that lifts, right? So that's the chemical that actually opens up the cuticle in the product that allows the color to actually penetrate the cuticle of the hair. So if there is no ammonia or peroxide, y'all, I'm blind without my glasses, so I'm having to squint to see these questions. So if there's no ammonia or peroxide in the product, then there's nothing lifting unless they use the lateral product
going forward, right?
Or you can just pull it all back if you want.
Okay.
That way it can kind of give me that.
Right.
If you need
Some more water.
or the argan to give you some slip, yeah. Cause it's drying out. Y'all, my hair is color treated, so it dries out fast. That way it can give you a little more slip. I just had her to put some argan oil on it, y'all. Argan oil is my best friend. Yeah. But yeah, unless they use like a lateral product or a lateral chemical to replace, which be careful with a lot of those ammonia-free products. Sometimes they'll tell you that they are ammonia-free, and marketing is a beast. You have to know how marketing works, but they can utilize a lateral chemical that is equivalent to ammonia or peroxide and not tell you, and still be able to promote it as ammonia free. So pay attention to that, and make sure if it still lifts, then somehow, some way they have something in there. So just kind of research the ingredients that are listed to make sure that they're not. But what you're asking about, it sounds like it is ammonia free, and it is peroxide free. It may be a demi-permanent. Demi-permanents are they have the same. I always describe them as having the ability to stick like a permanent, but they're as gentle as a semi. So that's because they don't have any ammonia or anything in it. So yeah, what you're talking about, it sounds like it could possibly be just a demi-permanent. Y'all, I want so desperately to see what's going on. You have some thinning going on, and I am in dire need of help to ensure my hair is healthy. Oh, I hate to hear that. Sometimes, like I mentioned earlier, thinning and other issues with the hair is like a diagnosis. Your hair is an indirect diagnosis of what's going on internally. So especially when it begins to thin without any warning, you may want to attempt to visit a doctor Make sure there's no change. Sometimes a diet change can trigger thinning, thyroid, high blood pressure, nervous condition, anxiety, diet. So many different things can contribute to thinning. So heredity. So you want to make sure that you get a checkup and make sure that everything else is clear. So you'll kind of have like a general idea of how to treat it. I always tell people regrow industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry because a lot of people never address the actual reason why the hair is thinning. They just want it to grow back. So make sure that you find out why it's actually thinning before trying to treat it. For those of y'all just chiming in, I'm getting my hair trimmed and cared for. Oh, my trim, my ends. They needed it, y'all. I haven't had a trim in a while. It's been a while. Just been busy. But for me to let her in my head, y'all, this is a big step for me. Thank y'all for assisting me through this process.
Holding your hand.
Yeah, y'all are holding my hand through this process. If y'all have any questions while we're doing this, then feel free to shoot as we're caring for my hair. So far we shampooed with Camille Rose Gentle Cleanse, and we conditioned with Miel Organics Babasu Mint conditioner. It has protein in it. And now she's just detangling, and polo hair is drying out already. But my ends are bad. I've been sick for a couple of days, and so this is what happens when you sleep on a cotton pillow for 2 days. Like I said earlier, don't throw stones. Don't throw stones. I know it was wrong, but I wasn't well. That caused thinning. Absolutely. Hormonal change. I'm so sorry that I didn't mention that. Hormonal change is actually one of the largest reasons, next to heredity, high blood pressure, hormonal change is absolutely a catalyst for hair thinning. Menopause. I've had customers who said that they didn't go through menopause, or that they didn't go through the hot flashes and the other symptoms of menopause, but their hair thinned dramatically. So just the decrease in hormones can cause your hair, just anything, any altering hormone levels. Whether in pregnancy, that's why sometimes after a woman has a baby, the temples thin out and different things like that because of the drastic change in hormones. So hormones can definitely, menopause is a hormonal change, so it can definitely contribute to thinning of the hair. I'm sorry I didn't mention that earlier, but absolutely. Is it better to use a spray heat protectant and a serum, or both? I'm trying to avoid heat damage. It's about, for me, I use a cream heat protectant and a mousse heat protectant, and I apply the products prior to, y'all, on the slide. I'm using this camera to watch.
I see you looking.
I haven't once looked over here. I was like, over here. So yes, I use a cream and a mousse heat protectant. It just depends on if you find one that doesn't. I don't like the products that leave like that greasy feel on the hair. So it's just all about what you prefer. As long as it protects. So a lot of these heat protectants on the market, they don't tell you the heat shield. It doesn't tell you what degree it protects up to. So make sure, a lot of times these the flat irons go up to 410 to 450, at least the professional ones that I use, right? So I have to make sure that the heat protectant that I use protects up to at least 450 degrees. And so, not saying that my flat iron is up to 450 degrees, but I want to make sure that it protects up to that heat so that at least it's covered. Oh my gosh, my phone is dying. So yeah, make sure, do your research on those heat protectants, whether it's a serum, it doesn't matter what exactly it is. Now, sometimes serums leave like a greasy feel on the hair, and so it doesn't have that flow. Also, I put my products on prior to blow drying because, of course, blow drying is a heat, so that needs protection too. So, just make sure that, you are using, a heat protectant that provides you what you actually need. So make sure, like I said, a lot of them don't tell you what degree it protects up to, but make sure that it gives you the degree that you're needing. Like I said, a lot of them won't go above 350 or maybe 300 or something like that. So just make sure that it is giving you the degree that you need. So it doesn't matter which one it is, whether it's a spray or... I don't like sprays either because sometimes that spray is almost like a spritz. Oh, she said your assistant is doing a good job on your hair.
Thank you.
Oh, y'all that made me feel better. She is rocking that out, ain't she? Yeah, my hair is cutting the mohawk, so it's not like, to me, it's not the easiest because I still like it to blend, but yeah, I'm comfortable for whatever reason. I'm super comfortable. Yeah. She was meant to work at a Touch of Heaven salon. That's what that is. Because I'm comfortable. If my phone dies, y'all, we'll have to chime back in. Because it just said the battery was low. But any other questions? Should I increase vitamin intake like vitamin E? Girl, that's where where I lost that braid.
Oh, it's growing back.
Vitamin E is good. It acts as a line of defense for the hair. You could because vitamin E also taking it, ingesting it it helps rid the body of free radicals. So vitamin E is always good. If you if you're going through menopause, or if you suffer with PCOS, or just different things like that, it will help rid your body of those free radicals. And also, even if you have like polycystic or fibrocystic breasts and different things like that, vitamin E will help rid those free radicals out of your body. So by all means, vitamin E is great for ingestion, even topical. I use it on my skin. I have one little bump right there, but if y'all can see my skin, I use it on top of my skin, also to help with blemishes and different things like that. So vitamin E is cool. You can take it for sure. Yeah, you seen that different length right there? Mm-hmm. I used to have a part.
Okay.
So I'm growing it out. I saw you just kind of look like, what?
Oh, yeah, I'm like, that's not looking.
Thank y'all for chiming in. Make sure y'all give us hearts. We need all the hearts we can get. Like I said, my phone is dying. So if we cut out on y'all, we'll be back with the finished product. We're going to do a twist out. Hi. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot them and we'll answer. Right now, for those just chiming in, we've done a shampoo with Camille Rose Gentle Cleanse, and we've done a deep condition with Mielle Organics Baba Sue Mint Conditioner. And so now she's trimming my hair, and we're going to do a flat twist out on it. So make sure you follow us on Instagram at touchofheavensalon.com. At Touch of Heaven Salon, Touch of Heaven Salon on Instagram in order to Yes, that's how I love my hair with that twist out. For the finished products, just in case we cut out before I get a chance to get juice on my phone. But we'll post those results on the website. I mean on the Instagram. Hey, if I wanted to, I could rock it out like this, huh, y'all? So I got some twists a couple years ago, and I lost one on my hairline, y'all.
And that's the slowest part to go.
Yes, my tipples are always so shallow already, and so you can see where it's a little bit shorter than the rest of my hair. Why does your twist last a day or so? So when your twist only lasts a day or so, one or two things. It can be texture or it can be product. So I actually just found a product that I use in the salon for twist outs that is amazing. Can you see it? Can y'all see that? It's the Congo Perfecta Twist and Define pudding. I use that in the salon, and you'll see the results today. Like I said, follow us on Instagram, and you'll see the results from it. But I use that in the salon, and it's by, you remember the product line Nairobi? It's their natural line, and so usually. Okay, good. I'm glad you were able to see that. Yeah, you can. So a lot of times, it's the product. I haven't found many that works on me. Like, I know everybody loves the Blueberry Bliss. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But I know my hair is weird. So it usually hates what everybody loves. I don't know. I wish I could get on that bandwagon like everybody else, but I've tried the products that everybody typically blog about, and my hair always rejects it. So I found a few products that work. I did find Eco Cocktail was the first product line that or the first product that I found that actually held my twist out, and then, like I said, I found the Congo from Nairobi, and it works amazing. And it holds my twist for about 3-4 days. My texture is a little bit softer, even though a lot of people can't really tell, but my strands are fine. I have a lot of them, but they're fine. And so it puffs very easily. And so, as y'all can see, those strands are super fine. I don't know if y'all can, you see that? Those strands are thin. They're super thin. So the Congo holds really well for me. So it's all about product. Make sure that you find a product that works for your texture. A lot of the ones, like I said, that people rave about may not be what your hair loves. It just is. It is what it is. You have to kind of find what works for you. So right now, y'all, she is about to flat twist my hair after getting a trim. We are using the Congo. And then we're going to post the twist out style on our Instagram. Can y'all see that? She's doing amazing, y'all. All right, y'all. Well, my phone is about to die. I thank you guys for chiming in. We will try to come back if I can get some juice. If not, we'll post the finished products at the end. Again, like I said, on our Instagram. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still trying to get over whatever I had this weekend, and so my brain is kind of cloudy. But follow us on Instagram. We'll post the finished products on Instagram. Jesus. The finished, what am I trying to say, Leah? Style? Yeah. We'll post the finished style on Instagram. Oh my gosh. And we'll chime back a little later if I can get some juice. All right. Love y'all. Bye. And then it doesn't want to stop broadcasting.
It did that the other day.
I know. I don't know why.